Okay, let's be honest. For most of us, the phrase deep cleaning, it just fills you with
Oh,
dread.
absolutely. It's a chore list. It's that junk drawer you've been avoiding.
Exactly. But today, we're going to pivot to a completely different perspective. We're looking at Vietnamese culture and the prep for Tet the Lunar New Year.
Right.
And here, this really heavy labor, it's not about hygiene. It's actually a profound spiritual ritual.
It's a total reframe. We're unpacking sources that talk about this transition from the old year to the new,
Nah.
not as housekeeping, but, as
It's
life-keeping.
life-keeping. I like that.
The mission here is really to get why scrubbing floors is actually about scrubbing your life clean.
And that starts with the dust itself, doesn't it? The sources really get into how dust here isn't just dirt.
No, not at all. It has this symbolic weight. The physical mess is seen as the manifestation of the last year's chaos.
So all your worries, your
Your
arguments.
bad luck, unfinished business,
Sure.
it's all there in the clutter. So the act of sweeping becomes this very literal, out with the old.
You're physically pushing the stagnation out the door.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
And that creates this, well, this kind of spiritual vacuum effect. You're clearing out the bad to make space for the good.
The sources are pretty clear on this, that blessings and prosperity, they're actually repelled by a mess.
Yeah, they need a clean place to land. That's the in with the new part of it. The logic is that good fortune requires order.
So if your home is cluttered with the junk of the past, there's literally no room for hope to come in.
You're preparing the space to receive luck. Simple as that.
And this taps into something deeper psychologically. I think this is where the emotional release part comes in. The articles mention how we attach memories to things.
We do, of course. That chair, those old knickknacks,
Mm.
they sort of hold the energy of the moments we spent with them, good and bad.
So when you rearrange the furniture or wash these old things, it's not just maintenance. It's a way for the whole family to kind of process the last 12 months.
You're washing away the stress so your spirit feels lighter. It's like environmental psychology, just centuries before we came up with the term for it.
And it's not just for the people who live there either. It extends outward. Tet is a huge season for visiting family and friends.
Oh, massive. And a spotless home is a form of nonverbal communication to your guests.
A sign of respect.
A huge sign of respect. It tells your relatives you value them. It shows the host is, proud, confident, ready to receive the community.
Hospitality as a love language.
That's a great way to put it.
But, I mean, we can't ignore the work itself. This is hard labor. And traditionally, like in so many cultures, a lot of this domestic work falls on women.
It does. But the sources we looked at really highlight a shift, or at least an ideal, where Tet Prep becomes an all-hands-on-deck kind of thing.
It has to be.
Right. You're pulling kids away from their studies, adults from their jobs. But the sources talk about this shared struggle as a kind of bonding agent.
It totally transforms the burden.
It does. When everyone is exhausted and scrubbing and decorating together side by side, the whole dynamic shifts from chore to cooperation.
You're suffering together, but you're also building that anticipation together.
That's exactly. It creates this very specific warmth in the house.
Yeah.
You're not just cleaning. You are collectively setting the stage for the family's future happiness.
It really does turn a mundane task into a ritual of gratitude and renewal. So for you listening, even if you don't celebrate Tet, it makes you rethink your own environment.
For sure.
It raises that question. Is your physical space influencing your internal state?
The evidence here suggests it absolutely is.
Yeah.
If you stop seeing cleaning as a punishment and start seeing it as clearing a path for new opportunities, the whole activity changes.
It's a really powerful pivot, and that brings us to our final thought for this deep dive.
Yeah.
If cleaning a house can physically sweep away the bad luck of an entire year, we want you to ask yourself this. What specific mental furniture or emotional clutter are you holding onto right now?
Oh, it's good.
That needs to be tossed out before your next fresh start.
That is the question to sit with.
Thanks for diving in with us. We'll see you next time.